Debbie meets an angel during a tragic time in her life.
They have to tell you, a doctor has to be the one to tell you they're gone. And so I was in that little room where you go, and my daughter-in-law and her husband were there. Somebody had to go identify him, and I just couldn't do it. So I was left alone there, and this man came in. He looked like a priest, dressed like a priest, with the collar and the cross and everything. Very kind face, and had a name tag on. I can't remember the name right now, but I remembered it then. He came into me and he said, "Mrs. Lerner, I'm sorry that to tell you your husband didn't make it." And I said, "I know." And then I looked up at the guy and I said, "You're a priest. Tell me something. If he killed himself, does that mean he's going to go to hell? Because if it does, that's wrong, because he doesn't belong there. He's a good person. And he's just sick." And the guy, the priest, he looked at me and he said, "God calls everyone home in different ways. If it wasn't his time to go, the gun would have misfired." And then he asked if he could pray with me. And I said, "Sure." I don't know how to pray, but yeah. He got down on his knees. This old dude got down on his knees in front of me and took my hands and bowed his head at my knees and started praying. And I just got this overwhelming feeling of comfort and peace and warmth just swept over me. And it really carried me through. It really did. It carried me through the funeral and everything. And a few weeks afterwards, I decided I'm going to go tell. I couldn't stop thinking about him. It made such an impact on me. So I went back to the hospital to thank him. I bought a card and everything to give him. And when I got there, the information lady's like, "Nobody by that name or description works here." And I said, "Well, could he possibly come from another? Could he have come from another church? A lot of churches come and make their rounds at the hospitals." She's like, "I don't think so. I've been here 40 years and I don't recognize anything about that." And she even got up and went and got a couple other old volunteers to ask them. And they all came over and they're like, "Really?" And I'm like, "Yes, really. And why do you think I'm here?" I bought him a card. So it's like, I left there feeling like that was some kind of an angel that came to me in my hour of need, you know?